Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. This is the 1995 One and Gone. Today it is round 3, game number 22. Really the second game of the third round. We are at Riverfront Stadium. It's the number 21 San Francisco Giants taking on the number 4 Cincinnati Reds. I'm expecting all my Reds fans to either join me this morning or catch the replay as we now go into the second game of the third round. The California Angels already knocked out the Indians in the first game of this round. The winner of this game does take on the Angels in the semifinals. As we will see what happens today. I'm expecting a pretty good matchup. We got two good pitchers on the mound today. Let's going to see what we get. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Cincinnati Reds will be John Smiley. He actually came in the last game due to an ejection on the Reds, as Pete Shurick was ejected for the game, and then Smiley had to come in and finish that game. I do not hold that against him, so he does start in this game. 12 wins, 5 losses, 3.46 ERA. He gets the call. So let's see how the G-Men and the Reds will do here at Riverfront Stadium. Let's play some baseball. Leading off for the Giants, center fielder Darren Lewis. Time for some baseball. Let's play. Smiley's first pitch, 2-2 against a righty. That is a blank. Lewis gets to swing 5-6. That's a fly out to right. Next batter up is second baseman Robbie Thompson. Smiley with the pitch, 3-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Thompson gets to swing 1-4. He grounds it to first. Here's left fielder Barry Bonds. Well, I know a lot of people will always disagree that Barry Bonds does not belong in the Hall of Fame because of the steroid issue. Although, remember, he was never official that he took them. He just, because he always kept on denying it. Unfortunately, he can't get in because of implications. It's too bad. Pretty much the Babe Ruth. Barry Bonds, pretty much the Babe Ruth of my time, in a way. It's really sad. He had 33 home runs in 1995 for the Giants. Smiley's pitch, 6-1, strikeout chance, 18 is high. Bonds will swing 3-4. He singles to right. 2-out base hit for Bonds. He will go to first. That brings up third baseman Matt Williams. Very good year for the Giants that year. 30-36 ERA average, 23 homers. Actually should roll a Strat first. Strat says a 9, nothing happening. Smiley will pitch. That's a 3-4 strikeout chance. 4 gets Williams. And that will retire the side. First strikeout for Smiley. He had 124 of them in 95. And all the Giants can get is a hit. We go to the bottom of the first. The Giants got here by beating the Chicago Cubs in the first round and upsetting the New York Yankees in a pretty big fashion in the second round here to play this game at Riverfront. The Reds, of course, received a bye into the second round. They knocked out the Baltimore Orioles in that game to get to here. Starting pitcher for the 1995 San Francisco Giants, Trevor Wilson. 3 wins, 4 losses, 3.92 ERA. He gets my call for the Giants to pitch this game. For the Reds, leading off will be right fielder Thomas Howard. Wilson with the pitch. 6-4, that is a strikeout chance. 8 is going to be too high. Riverfront subtracts 1 from strikeouts, but adds 1 to walks. Howard with the pitch, with the bat, 5-1, and he grounds it to the pitcher. This Reds team was pretty darn good. Shortstop Barry Larkin makes an appearance. And this guy was one of the better shortstops of the 90s, if not maybe the best shortstop of the 90s. 319 average he had that year. 2-1 from Wilson. That is a range play. Larkin will swing 3-3 star 1. It's a ground ball to second. Thompson's there. His range is a 2. He can't get it, and that's going to be a base hit. Larkin slaps it past Thompson. Nice single for Barry Larkin as he gets it past him. Here is the left fielder, Ron Gant. Philip Reynolds first to join us here at Riverfront Stadium. Remember, you supply the drink and the food. Infield halfway. And I know, of course, you're rooting for the Reds. There is nothing happening on that. Wilson will pitch. 5-6, that's blank. Gant does get to swing 2-6, and that's going to be a base hit to center field. A single for Gant. Larkin's base running rating is of 3. The single to second to get to third is a -1, so it's a 2. Center fielder Lewis has no adjustment. A 1-2. Larkin will get to third, and he does with a 2. He will get to third, and the Reds are in business. Next up for the Redlegs will be center fielder Reggie Sanders. Runners at first and third. The Giants are going to play the infield halfway. They're going to try for 2. Strat says a 5. Let's see here. Possible hit and run with runners at the corners. Why not? We'll do a hit and run. Hit and run for the Reds. Wilson's pitch, 2-2, error on a throw. Sanders swings 1-6. That's going to be a base. That's going to be a ball hit to third base. That is a possible single. The ball is hit to Williams. His error rating is an 8. That is a 1. That's going to be a throwing error. That is going to be an error on a throw. That is an error on a throw. It's going to be a single with an extra base advancement automatically. So Larkin does come in to score. Gant goes to third, and Sanders goes to second. So just like that, it is an error on a throw. It is 1-0 Reds. So that is a single and an E5. And that's the first error on the Giants. A big error there by Matt Williams allows the Reds to get on the board first. Double D joins us here at Riverfront Stadium. Runners at second and third. As the hit and run actually does a good job there as it turns into an infield single. And then you have an extra base advancement on the throw automatically. Next batter for the Reds will be first baseman Hal Morris. Infield will now go to normal, as is now runners at second and third. Reds already up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Strat says a 12, nothing happening. Wilson will pitch, and that is a 5-5. That's again a possible error. Morris will swing 6-2. That's a fly ball to right. The ball is hit to Glenn Allen Hill. His error rating is a 10. That is a 5. It is an odd number, and he is going to drop that ball. That is going to be an error on Hill. So that is going to be an E9. That is an error on a fly, so we know Gant automatically comes in to score. Reggie Sanders is base running rating of 3. And he will hold at third. Morris and with a 6, Morris will hold it first. So that is an error on that is a drop fly ball in the outfield. And the Reds now make it 2-0, and already 2 errors on the Giants. And runners at the corners. Second error on the Giants already in this inning, as it looks like the Giants forgot to take fielding practice. Next batter is the catcher, Benito Santiago. Runners at the corners, but now 2-0 Reds. Infield goes back to halfway to try to get the double play. Strat roll says a 9, nothing happening. Wilson will pitch. That's a 3-5. That's at the park. Riverfront Stadium, pretty neutral. 6-5, and that's going to be a fly out to center. Now that is out number 2. Santiago's sacrifice fly rating is a 1. Sanders will not score on that way, so now we'll see if he does on a base attempt. His base running rating is a 3. Center fielder Lewis has no adjustment. A 1-3 Sanders scores. 4-5 he holds. 6 either he or Morris is out. And that is a 1. Sanders does come in to score on the sacrifice fly. Morris holds at first base on the throw because the roll of the white die is a 4. So the Reds already are up 3-0 on a big sacrifice fly by Santiago. Sacrifice fly to center field. And the next batter now will be second baseman Brett Boone. Trevor Wilson not happy right now. He is not getting any defense help. Morris on at first. Let's see what the strat is. That is a 9. Nothing happening. Wilson will pitch. That is a 2-2. Again, an error on a throw. Boone will swing 4-5. And that's going to be a double to center field. That is a double to center. Now, here's what we got to do first. Morris's base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 4. Ball hit to Lewis is a 0. And to get a double to center, +1 is a 5. So a 1-5. So there is a throw. So there is a throw, and the error rate and the die is a 14. Lewis has an error rating of 2. So there is a throw, but there will not be a throwing error. But now we see if Morris scores. On a 1-5, he scores. 6, someone's out. That is a 2, and Morris will score all the way from first. And Boone holds at second with a double. And the Reds are putting it on the Giants here in the first inning, already up 4-0. Trevor, we're going to go talk to Trevor Wilson, but he's saying to his people, hey, I got no defense behind me. What do you want me to do? They committed 2 errors. Pretty much all of these runs are unearned, and pretty much he's right. Next batter will be the third baseman, Jeff Branson. Boone on at second. Rolling a strat, 14, nothing happening. Wilson will pitch, 5-6, that's a blank. Branson will swing, 4-5, and that is going to be a fly out to right, and the inning finally comes to an end. 4 runs for Cincinnati on 4 hits and 2 errors. At the end of 1, Reds already over the Giants, 4-0. What a way to start the game if you're the Giants. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Riverfront Stadium. Top of the second inning, leading off for the Giants, will be right fielder Glenn Allen Hill. He gets the call here to start the top of the second. Reds already up 4-0. 2 errors and 4 hits for the Reds in the last inning. Not a good start for the Giants. Smiley, 5-1, strikeout chance. 8, got him. He strikes out Hill. And that will be strikeout number 2 for Smiley. He had 124 of them in 95. Here is shortstop Royce Clayton. Smiley with the pitch, 3-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Clayton gets the swing, 3-4, and that's a ground out to third. First baseman Mark Carrion gets a chance to swing. Smiley, 4-5. That's a walk chance. The 16 is high. Carrion gets the swing, 2-3. Singles into center field. Base hit for Carrion. Carrion had a good game against the Yankees when he was in the win for the Giants there. Carrion will hold it first, and here is the catcher, Kurt Manwaring. Infield will be normal. It's 2 outs. Strat says a 12, nothing happening. Smiley will pitch. And that is a 6-1 strikeout chance, and Manwaring goes down. Third strikeout for Smiley. And that is all for the Giants. No runs and a hit. Bottom of the second coming up. Here's the pitcher, John Smiley, as he gets the call here. He batted 164 as a pitcher, so pretty much he could hit the ball. He's capable. Wilson pitches 1-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Smiley will swing 6-1. He's struck out. Struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Wilson. He only had 38 strikeouts. He had only 17 starts in 95. But I did give him the call for this game. Thomas Howard comes up. He grounded out his last time up. Is it 1990 again? Well, it's 1995. Wilson will pitch 4-4. That's a strikeout chance. That 19 on Howard is way too high. Howard does get to swing 6-2. He lines it to first. That is the second out. Here's Barry Larkin. Larkin singled last time up. 1-for-1. Wilson 3-5. That's at the park. Riverfront Stadium says 2-6, and that's a fly out the left. And if anything, Trevor Wilson needed an inning like that after the first one at the end of 2-4 Reds. But of course, I know that Philip Reynolds in the chat would love the Reds to, if the Reds could win a game 20-0, I think you'd be happy with it. Top of the third coming up. Here's the pitcher, Trevor Wilson for the Giants. He will batted 233 in 95. Smiley, 1-2. That's a walk chance. The 5 is way too high. And that is a 2-1 for Wilson. He grounds it to short. And here's Darren Lewis. Lewis 0-for-1. 4-5 from Smiley. That is a walk chance. The 3 is good. Darren Lewis will trot down to first. Smiley gives up a walk. That is the first walk issued by Smiley. Only had 36 of them in 95. Can the Giants get some runs back? Here is Thompson. Infield halfway. Strat roll says an 18. Thompson's not going to bunt. You're down by 4 runs. Giants are not playing safe at the moment. They're still going to play for scoring. I usually don't do the play safe option until they're at least down by one team is behind by 5 runs. Smiley will pitch 1-6 strikeout chance 16 high. Thompson swings 1-3, and that's a ground ball back to Smiley. Double play rating is 1. Smiley +1 is a 2. He's the pitcher, so he gets another one. That is a 3. Halfway is a 4. And Thompson hitting from the right side, so that means the second baseman is pivot for the Reds, which is Boone. He adds 1. It's a 5. A 1-5, they turn the double play. Not a problem. That's a 4. That is a 1-4-3 double play. Inning over. Nothing for the Giants there as Thompson grounds it right back to Smiley, who fires to second and then they fire to first to end the inning. Bottom of the third coming up. Here is Ron Gant. Gant is 1-for-1. Wilson 1-3 strikeout chance 9. Got him. He strikes out Gant. Second strikeout for Wilson. Sends him back to the dugout. A chance for Reggie Sanders. Wilson's pitch. That is a 6-2. That's a walk chance. And yep, that'll walk Sanders with not a problem. That 2 is good. Sanders gets a walk. Second time he's been on base. He singled the last time and reached second on an error, on a throwing error. Here's Hal Morris. Infield half. Still rolling a strat. That is a 4. Let's see here. Sanders got a good chance to steal here. 15. Let's see. 15 minus 2 is 13. Man wearing plus 1's a 14. 70% chance for Sanders to steal. But Morris batting 279. You're up by 4 runs. Are you stealing here? I don't think so. I think you're letting Morris hit. I'll call the steal off. It's a 4-run lead. Wilson will pitch. 6-5. Hit by pitch. That 11. Too high. Morris does get to swing. 1-2. That's a star 6, and it's a fly out to center. And that is out number 2. Here's Benito Santiago. Sacrifice flied last time up. 2 outs now. Infield goes back to normal. Strat says an 18. Nothing happening this time. Wilson will pitch. 1-4. Strikeout chance. 12 is high. Santiago gets to swing. 4-1. He flies out to left. So the walk doesn't do any damage. And nothing there left for the Reds. Still 4-0 after 3. Top of the 4th inning. Let's see if the Giants can get something going here. Here is Barry Bonds. Bonds singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Pitch from Smiley. 2-2 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a star 5 and a fly out to left. One man down. Here's Matt Williams. Williams is 0 for 1. Smiley's pitch, 6-4 against a righty. Strikeout plus 10. That 5 is good. Williams will go down on strikes. And that is strikeout number 4 for Smiley. And now Glenn Allen Hill. Smiley, 3-3, strikeout chance, 19 high. Hill will swing. That's a 6-4. He gets a base hit, pass short. Nice single for Hill to keep the inning alive. 2-out single. He will go to first. We'll see if Royce Clayton can move him over. Still 2 outs. Strat says a 15, nothing happening. Smiley will pitch. And that is a 4-6 against a righty. That's a blank. Clayton will swing. That's a 4-6 as well. Star 2, and he grounds it too short. No runs and a hit for the Giants, but it's still 4-0 in favor of the Cincinnati Redlegs. Trevor Wilson will pitch to Brett Boone to start the bottom of the 4th. Wilson, 3-5. That's at the park. Riverfront Stadium says 2-5, and that is a ground out to third. That is the first out. Boone is now 1 for 2 after that ground out. Jeff Branson will come on and take a swing. Wilson, 3-5. That again is at the park. Riverfront Stadium says 1-6. That's a fly out to left. And a chance now for John Smiley. 2 outs. Wilson, 5-1. That's a blank. Smiley will swing 1-1, and he flies out to left as well. And a 1-2-3 inning for Trevor Wilson. So ever since the first inning, Trevor Wilson has not allowed any hits since the first, but it's still 4-0 in favor of the Reds. As I know, all my Reds fans will definitely be looking forward to seeing how this game plays out. Top of inning number 5. Mark Carrion is the batter for the Giants. The top of the 5th. Trevor Wilson due to bat third, and Wilson only can pitch to 21 batters. I think the 4th inning was Wilson's last inning. The Giants may be going to the bullpen. Smiley's pitch, 2-1. That's a blank. Riverfront Stadium. Mark Carrion, 5-5, single past second base. Leadoff hit for the Giants. Carrion is now 2 for 2. And now it'll be up to Kurt Manwaring. See if he can move him over at infield halfway. Strat roll says a 15, nothing happening. Smiley will pitch. That's a 2-1. That's a blank as well. Manwaring swings. 3-5. Star 1. It's a ground ball to third base. Double play rating 2. +1 is 3. Halfway +1 is 4. Second baseman Reds. Boom. +1 is a 5. A 1 to 5. It's a double play. That's exactly what it is. Third base to second base to first base. Double play. Kurt Manwaring grounds out into the pitcher's best friend. And there are now 2 outs. That's going to be it for Trevor Wilson. Even though he has 3 batters left, but that's going to be it. The Giants are going to go ahead and use a pinch hitter here. In the 5th inning, since it is the 5th inning, we use the batter with the most at bats, and that will be Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, prime time, will go up against Smiley here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Giants are going to go to the bullpen early. Although, really, not Smiley's fault. I believe all 4 runs of those, I believe, are unearned. Smiley will pitch to Sanders. That's a 3-6. That is a double question mark. Lefty 1 to 11 is an automatic out. That's a 20. It is too high. Sanders swings 6-4. He pops out to short. 1 hit for the Giants, but that is all they get. Halfway through the game, still 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Thomas Howard will lead off for Cincy. A switch and 2 righties. So I think we'll see a right-hander come out for the Giants. Let's see who they're going to bring out here. And they're going to go with Dave Burba. 10 wins, 4 losses, 3.97 ERA. Dave Burba will come out to pitch to Thomas Howard here at the bottom of the 5th inning. Sad day for Trevor Wilson. He gives up 4 runs, but I believe none of them were earned. Burba will pitch, and that is a 2-2. That's a home run with a question mark against the lefty. Howard is hitting from the left side here. A lefty 1 to 12. That's a 10. It passes. Howard against the righty is a 1 to 4. A 1 to 4. Howard sends this out of here, and he does not. It's too high. Howard does get the swing, though, 2-2, and he just chops it to third. Burba makes a bad pitch, but Howard can't do anything with it. Here's Larkin. Burba, 1-4, walk chance. 7 is good. He walks Barry Larkin. Larkin trots down to first. And now Ron Gant. Infield halfway. Surratt says an 11, nothing happening. Burba will pitch. And that is a 1-1 against the righty. Strikeout +10. That 12 will do it. He strikes out Gant. Second out. Reggie Sanders now comes up with a runner on first. That is a 6, nothing happening. Burba will pitch. And that is a 3-2 strikeout chance. 9 got him. He strikes out Sanders. And that ends the inning. Nothing across except for the Reds, except for a walk. The Reds scored 4 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors in the first inning. Since then, Giants pitching has shut them down, but it's still a 4-0 Reds lead. After 5. Top of the 6th inning coming up, as I know Philip Reynolds is very happy to see the scoreboard right now. I'm pretty sure he would like to keep it that way. Darren Lewis leads off for the Giants. Smiley is still going very strong. About 4 batters he can face before he starts feeling fatigue. Before, I should say, retiring. Smiley will pitch. That is a 3-3. That's a strikeout chance. That 7 is high. Lewis gets the swing. 1-5. He flies out to right. Smiley having a good day on the mound so far. And now here's Robbie Thompson. Smiley a 6-6. That's a walk chance. Thompson will go to first. And that is the second walk issued by Smiley. Thompson will hold at first base. The batter is now Bonds. 4-0 lead for the Reds. Giants is still normal base running still occurring. Infield is halfway. Still rolling a strat. If there's no strat being rolled, it goes to a play safe option before that inning. Nothing happening on the strat. Who does the winner play? They will play the California Angels in the semifinals. If the Reds win, the Angels will come to Riverfront Stadium. If the Giants win, they go to Anaheim. Smiley's pitch, 6-5. That is a lefty. That is a walk plus 10. And Barry Bonds, of course, who was pretty much the king of the walks, he does it. And now the Giants got something going on. Runners at first and second now. A chance for Matt Williams with one swing of the bat. He can make this game interesting. Williams, however, struck out twice. Rolling a strat. That is a 17, nothing happening. The Giants now have a threat going on. Pitch from Smiley, 5-5, strikeout chance. 4 got him. Matt Williams, that is strikeout number 5, and that is the third. And Matt Williams has the hat trick, 2 outs. Here's Glenn Allen Hill. Can Smiley get out of the jam? That is a 1. Nothing happening. With 2 outs, I don't see anything there. So Smiley will go ahead and pitch. And that is a 3-5. That's at the park. Riverfront Stadium says 5-3, and that's a ground out to short. And the inning will end. Smiley gets himself out of it. No runs, no hits, a couple of walks. Stays 4-0 Reds. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Dave Burba will stay out there. Hal Morris will go up against Burba. Burba will pitch to Morris. Morris is 0 for 1. He reached on base on a drop fly ball in the outfield on an error. Burba's pitch, 5-4. And against the lefty, that's a blank. Morris does get to swing, 3-2. He grounds it right back to Burba, out number 1. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Riverfront Stadium. Burba's pitch. That's a 6-3. That's a strikeout chance, 17 out there. Santiago swings, 1-2, line out to first. That's caught by Carry On the fly. He'll grab that. Here's Brent Boone. Boone is 1 for 2. He doubled. Burba 4-6. Walk plus 10. That will be good for Boone. Boone will trot down to first on a walk. And now here's Jeff Branson. This will be Burba's last batter before he's retired. Or I should say fatigued. Jeff Branson is 0 for 2. Boone on it first. Infield will be normal. I will roll a strat. And that will be a 2. Nothing happening. Burba will pitch. And that's a 2-2. That is a home run with a question mark. Branson's a lefty, a 1-12. That's a 14. It's too high. Branson does get the swing, though. That's a 2-5, and he grounds it to first, and the inning will end there. A walk is all the Reds do. The Reds did everything in the first inning, but have done nothing since. At the end of 6, 4-0 Reds. Top of the 7th inning coming up. Royce Clayton leads off for the Giants. That is going to be Burba's last inning no matter what, so I'll take him off the board. John Smiley can pitch about 3 more batters before being tired. Although he is due to bat first in the 7th inning, I may take him out as well. Clayton, though, will pitch here. This probably could be Smiley's last inning, I think, because he'll be tired after this inning. Smiley's pitch. 2-2 against a righty. It's a blank. Clayton gets the swing. 3-5 double into center field. Clayton leads off with a double. Giants start with a man on second. And here's Mark Carry-On. Smiley hasn't gotten him out yet. He's 2 for 2. Infield will be normal. It's now there's no more strat, so now, in my opinion, the Giants will play safe on running unless there's a chance to score. But I will roll for pickoff because Smiley has that ability. That's a 2, not happening. Smiley will pitch. 3-3, that's a strikeout chance. 17 is high. Carry On, 4-2. That's a double to center field off of Carry On. Carry On gets his 3rd hit of the game. This time it's a double. And that is an RBI double. Clayton scores from second with no problem. Carry On its second. It's now 4-1. Here's Kurt Manwaring. And this will be Smiley's last batter. 4-1. They will let him bat against Manwaring. Smiley's been strong, but now he's given up 2 straight doubles. Infield is normal. Now I'm rolling a strat again. And that says a 4, nothing happening. Smiley will pitch. That's a 5-1 strikeout chance. 18 is high. Manwaring swings. 3-5. Star 1. It's a ground ball to third. The throw goes to first for out number 1. Carry On. The only way he can make third is on a 6. He doesn't. He holds. We'll see a new bat. We'll see a pinch hitter for Burba, and probably see a new pitcher for the Reds as well. First things first, let's get a batter here, and that is going to be Steve Scarsoni. 233 at bats. He gets the call. And now we'll see a new pitcher for Smiley. We got right coming up. So the Reds are probably bringing a right-hander. Let's see who they're going to go with. And they will go with... We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Not really time for a setup man yet. Let's go with Tim Pugh. 6 wins, 5 losses, 3.84 ERA. Tim Pugh will pitch to Steve Scarsoni here with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Now 4-1. Rolling a strat, and that is a 17. Nothing happening. Scarsoni is not going to bunt. You're down by 3 runs. So Pugh will pitch. 5-3, and against a righty, that is a blank. Scarsoni will swing 4-5, and that is a star 3. It's a ground ball to second. Ground out to second. That does move Mark Carry-On over to third, but there are now 2 outs. Can Darren Lewis bring in a big run for the Giants? 4-1 now. Giants finally get on the board. Infield is normal. Strat says an 8, no play. Pugh will pitch. That's a 1-2 against a righty. That is a straight home run check against a righty. Lewis needs a 1 in order to get a homer. That's a 4. Yeah, that's kind of happened before, but it doesn't happen there. So it is too high. Lewis does get to swing anyway. 5-5, and he chops it to second base. And that ends the inning. 1 run for the Giants on 2 hits. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Reds leading the Giants 4-1. What do we got coming up tonight? Tonight we have on 1985 Inside Pitch, we have the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Cincinnati Reds. It will be Joaquin Andujar versus Mario Soto. A very important matchup in the National League as we get closer and closer to the pennant race. And on 1995 One and Gone Tomorrow, 3rd round, game number 23, the Los Angeles Dodgers will face off against the Atlanta Braves. And that game should be fun. The Dodgers and the Braves tomorrow, that should be lots of fun in the morning for 1995. I've already decided that after I'm done with the 1995 One and Gone, I'm just going to stick with the 1985 replay in Inside Pitch. I may do 2 games a day. Stick with a morning 85 game and a night 85 game. We'll see what happens because I'm going to take a break from the One and Gones for a while and stick with the 85 season replay. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Reds. And we're going to see a pinch hitter. Tim Pugh came in. He is done. So a pinch hitter coming up for the Reds. And that will be Ed Taubensee with the most at-bats, 218 at-bats. He will bat for the Reds in pinch hitting. Giants need a pitcher. So you got left switch right. So let's see who the Giants want to bring in. Their bullpen, unfortunately, really is kind of meh. They're going to go with Scott Service. 3 wins, 1 loss, a 3.19 ERA. Service will pitch to Ed Taubensee here to start the bottom of the 7th. Service 2-3. That's an automatic out. And that will be a fly out to left. Service does have a special K, but these are only read off the batter or the ballpark card, not the pitcher card if it comes to an automatic out. Fly out to left, and that's the first out. Here's Thomas Howard. Brandon Baker says, birthday Reds baseball. Happy January 21st. That is correct, Brandon. I saw that was your birthday today. Happy birthday to Brandon Baker. 1 out. Service will pitch. 1-2. Strikeout chance. 9. That is too high. At least off the batter, at least off the pitcher card. Howard will swing 6-2. That is a line drive to first, and that 20 means that's what it will be. Second time Howard's lined out to first. That's out number 2. And I'm pretty sure Brandon Baker would love to have a Reds win today and tonight, because the Reds play the Cardinals tonight in 85 play for your birthday. 2 outs. Service will now pitch to Larkin. 4-4. That's a walk chance. The 12 is good. Larkin goes to first on a walk. Second time Larkin is walked. Here's Gant. 2 outs. The infield will still be normal. I am still rolling a strat. That is a 12. No plays. Service will pitch. And that is a 3-1. And that is a home run with a question mark. Ron Gant is a righty. 1-15. That is a 13. It passes. That's good enough. Ron Gant has a 20 against either side. Happy birthday, Brandon Baker. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to left field. It is gone. Ron Gant says happy birthday to Brandon Baker. 2-run jack. Ron Gant. Scott Service pitches a grapefruit, and Gant turns it into fruit salad. It is now 6-1 Reds. And I think the Giants are seeing the writing on the wall. Next batter is Reggie Sanders. They're going to stick with Service, see if he can get out of the inning. A big 2-run jack by Gant. And the way the Reds are pitching, I don't think the Giants will make a comeback, but you never know. Service will pitch. 4-1 against the righty. Strikeout chance. 18 is high. Sanders swings. 1-1. A line drive to second base, but that is a 4. And that does enter the special K. That is a strikeout. And the inning ends there. 2 runs on one big jack by Ron Gant. 6-1 Reds after 7. Steeler fan joins us here at Riverfront Stadium. We'll see you later, Brandon. Don't forget, I got the Cardinals and the Reds play tonight too on 85 season replay, so don't miss that. Top of the 8th inning, Robbie Thompson will lead off for the Giants. Reds, I believe, need a pitcher. With a 5-run lead, let's see who they want to bring up. You got right, left, right coming up, so I think they're going to go with... I think they'll go with Hector Carrasco. 2 wins, 7 losses, 5 saves, a 4.12 ERA. He'll pitch to Robbie Thompson here to start the top of the 8th inning. Baseball Demos joins us here at Riverfront Stadium. Think it doesn't matter. Yes, that's correct. There are baseball demos. Correct there, Dave. Hope you got your Wi-Fi taken a look at. Well, as I was trying to mention last night, and unfortunately, when I'm in the chat, it's very hard to type everything out that I want to tell you. What I said is you need a range extender. If you're trying to play your game upstairs, a range extender takes the signal from the router and sends it to another section of the house. My mom has her computer in the other room. The router that we use for Xfinity is right behind my screen here in my room, right behind my screen. Okay, my mother's is not connected by landline, so we got an extender. We got an extender, and that goes ahead and sends the signal to the extender. Then mom gets logs into the extender, and that sends the information right there. She has no problem with internet. That's what you need. You need an extender, Dave. You need an a Wi-Fi range extender. They're not that expensive. They're pretty cheap. Like a decent one will cost you $20, maybe $30. Carrasco will pitch to Thompson. And that is a 3-2. And against a righty, it's a blank. Thompson will swing 6-1 against a righty. That's a ground out to third. That is out number 1. Just finished your second full game of it. It is an awesome game. Yes, it is. Is inside pitch perfect? No. Are the cards perfect? No. Is it a lot of fun to play? Absolutely. It's nice, and to me, and even baseball demos will say he has no problem with the way that his Fidrich replay worked out. Carrasco's pitch 1-4. Home run question mark. Oh boy. Barry Bonds He doesn't give up many, though. Barry Bonds, a lefty, no chance for Carrasco. So Barry Bonds, he gets lucky with that. That's a 17, so he got lucky. But Bonds does get to swing, though. And that is a 1-2. And against the righty, though, he still gets a base hit to past second base. So Bonds gets his second hit of the game. Single for Bonds. Here is Matt Williams. Giants have a long way to go, down 6-1 here in the top of the 8th. Tribe Fan joins us here at Riverfront Stadium. Infield halfway. No strat at all. And Reds and Giants are playing safe on the base pads. Carrasco will pitch 1-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Williams swings 1-5. That is a ground ball to short. Williams double play rating 2. Nothing from Carrasco. Halfway is a 3. Second base Cincinnati Boone. +1 is a 4. A 1-4. They turn the double play. They do not. It's a slow rolling grounder to short. So the throw can go to first only. Bonds goes to second, 2 outs. Chance now for Glenn Allen Hill with Bonds on at second. Infield now goes back to normal. Pitch from Carrasco. There's no strat roll. 6-3. That's a blank. Hill gets the swing. 6-3 for him. Ball hit to center field. That is a 9 against the righty. That's going to be a double for Glenn Allen Hill. Hill gets his second hit of the game. This time it is a double. Bonds will come in to score from second. Hill will hold at second base. And it is now 6-2 as the Giants try to get something going on. Looking forward to that, Dave. I want to see your playing. Absolutely. Hill is now on second base. Now 6-2 Reds. Royce Clayton will come up to bat. He got a double his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Infield is normal. We are still not rolling a strat. Giants still playing safe. Carrasco, 2-4. That's a strikeout chance. 12, too high. Clayton gets the swing. 3-6, and that's just going to be a fly out to right, and the inning ends there. 1 run for the Giants on a couple of hits. Bottom of the 8th coming up now, 6-2. Scott Service is coming out of the game. He actually pitched to 5 batters. He is done as he is now retired. So now we'll see what they're going to bring in a right-hander, I think, for the Giants. Down by 4 runs, I think the Giants just bring out their best pitcher to try to keep it where it's at. And that's going to be Rodney Beck. 5 wins, 6 losses, 33 saves, a 4.45 ERA. Rod Beck's very simple job. Keep it to 4 runs to maybe give the Giants a chance for 9th inning magic. Rodney Beck will pitch to Morris. Morris is 0 for 2, although he reached on an error. Beck's pitch, 3-4. Walk chance, 9 is too high. Morris will swing, 5-3, and he grounds it to second. Here's Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 3. Beck, 5-5, strikeout chance, 11 is high. Santiago will swing, 6-6. He smacks a double to left. Nice double for Santiago. That's his first hit of the game. And he will hold at second base. Next batter is Boone. Excellent. Go Fish. I know you're doing the Nationals there, Dave, but you know, I'm a Mets fan, but I do live down here in South Florida, coronavirus central. So, yep, I have to root for my Marlins as well. Santiago on its second. Boone the batter. No strat. And let's see what we got here. Beck will pitch. 6-6. Range play at the park. Riverfront Stadium says 2-2, and that is a home run to center field possible. Boone against a righty needs a 9. That is a 1. There ain't no doubt about that. Kablam! That ball is high. That ball is deep to center field, and that is gone. Brett Boone sends one out of here off of Rod Beck. Home run. There is no range play on that because you're not going to get that ball on a 1. So Boone is out of there, and it is now 8-2 Reds as they are putting a hurt on the Giants. It looks like they're going to host the Angels in the next round. Here's Jeff Branson, still 1 out. And Rod Beck is probably going to have to take one for the team. Beck will pitch, and that is a 4-3. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. Beck will pitch again, 3-3, hit by pitch, 18, way too high. Branson gets the swing, 3-6. He grounds it to short. 2 down. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Carrasco. He's going to come out. Reds can bring out anybody they want. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it's the 8th inning. So they'll bring out the next batter with most 100 bats, and it will be Lenny Harris. Has 197 at bats. He will go up against Beck. Lenny Harris, Mr. Pinch Hitter. One of the best pinch hitters ever. Hall of Fame, of course not, but Lenny Harris has got one of the best pinch hitters the game has ever seen. 2 outs. Beck will pitch to, and Beck is now tired, but they're going to leave him in there with an 8-2 lead. I think the Giants are already pretty much dealing with it. Beck's pitch, 3-5. That's a strikeout chance. 18 is high. Harris will swing, 3-3. He grounds it right back to Beck, and the inning ends there. 2 runs on 2 hits by the Reds. A 2-run jack by Boone. It is 8-2 Cincinnati. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Can the Giants pull off a 6-run comeback? Stranger things have happened. Mark Carrion leads off for the Giants. Reds do need a pitcher. With a 6-run lead, I think the Reds would probably go to somebody for mop-up relief. And let's see, they got right, and a pinch hitter for the Giants. So I think we'll see a right-hander, and that's going to be Xavier Hernandez. 7 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves, a 4.60 ERA. Mark Carrion will lead off the top of the 9th inning. Hernandez, 5-1, strikeout chance, 11 is high. Carrion is, by the way, he is 3 for 3 in this game. That's a 1-4. Make it 4 for 4. That is a base hit pass short. Mark Carrion is 4 for 4. He had a great game last time as well. Mark Carrion leadoff single. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 9th inning in RJL 518? Mark Carrion leads off with a hit. The batter will be Kurt Manwaring. I'm going to check the bench, see if there's anything I can do with Manwaring, although I may just let him hit and save the other guys for later. And I think that's what you do. Manwaring is going to, well, you know what? Yeah, Manwaring's going to come out, and we'll see a new batter. And, of course, it's the 9th inning, so anybody can come on to bat. And it will be Marvin Bernard. He had a 382 average with 34 at-bats. In 95, Marvin Bernard will come out to bat. Means I have to replace the catcher. And, of course, there will be a batter for the pitcher as Beck is due up after that. Marvin Bernard against Xavier Hernandez. Carrion on at first. Play safe is still in play. There is no strat. 6-5 from Hernandez against the lefty. That is a home run check. Bernard against the righty is a 10. That is a 14. He misses a pinch hit home run, but he does get to swing, though. The infield, of course, is halfway. Bernard swings 6-6. It's a star 6, and it's a deep fly ball to center field, but that's as far as it goes. He misses a home run by a small amount there, and that is out number 1. Now we'll see a pinch hitter for the pitcher. And let's see who that's going to be, and that will be... That's going to be Tom Lampkin, 276 average, 76 at bats. Tom Lampkin will go up against Hernandez. Still 1 out now. Infield still halfway, no strat. 5-5 from Hernandez against the lefty. That's a base hit. That's a single right up the middle. Carry-on's base running rating is a 3. Single 1 to get from to get to third. You need to be a 4. So he will hold at second base with 1 out. So Lampkin gets a base hit. Keeps the inning alive. Now, of course, and I said runners play safe. That's only on base hits into the outfield. Okay, there is no throw when the ball is hit to first, second, short, third, or the pitcher. Only on a throw. So runners at first and second, 1 out. A chance now for Darren Lewis. He will come to bat. Carry on luggage. You have to pay extra for that. Runners at first and second. Giants trying to make a little noise here on the top of the 9th. 1 out, infield halfway. There is no strat. Hernandez will pitch. 5-1, strikeout chance. 8 is too high. 7 minus 1 is 6. Lewis does get to swing, and that is a 6-5, and that is a ground ball back to Hernandez. Lewis, double play ratings 2. Nothing from Hernandez is a 0, but as the pitcher, he automatically gets 1 anyway, so that's a 3. Infield halfway is a 4. Lewis from the right side, the pivot man is the second baseman, and that is boom, +1 is a 5. A 1-5, this game is over. And it is. Hernandez turns around, throws to second for 1. Boone picks it up, pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Reds eliminate the Giants 8-2. One, 4, 3 double play, and that is all. No runs, 2 hits. And it is the Giants losing to the Reds here, and this one belongs to the Reds. 8-2 final. Final line score coming up. You think you saw inside pitches? Yet another rules addendum. Well, sometimes what is it? John Brewer, who basically what he does is he clarifies it in the annotated rules. But I haven't seen any rules changes. According to Chris, there hasn't been any rules changes since early last year. Although I really do think he needs to update the rule book a little bit on some plays. Hence the house rules I've been doing, but that's okay. Final line score coming up. Yeah, the last time I actually check John Brewer's rules annotations pretty much frequently. The last rules addendum was January 8th. What an interesting line score. For the Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs, only on 7 hits and no errors. For the Giants, 2 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. Those errors in the first inning were horrible for the Giants. John Smiley gets the win. Trevor Wilson, unfortunately, takes as the Reds will move on. They will host the California Angels at Riverfront in the semifinals. So that does it here. And tonight we got the Cardinals taking on the Reds in 85 season replay. So don't miss that. You did see where a failed home run in the alt ballpark is an auto sacrifice fly. Yes, it is. It's an automatic sacrifice fly on a failed home run. It's deep. It means the ball was hit deep enough. Runner and third are supposed to advance automatically. On a failed home run, runners at second and third advance automatically. And if that's, I don't think I had that in this ball. I don't think I had that in this game, but I could be wrong. Bob's Tabletop Sports, Baseball Demo, Steeler fan, Tribe fan, Forever Remain 90, Philip Reynolds, Brandon Baker, Double D, thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. It would be most appreciated. Please subscribe if you've not done so for anyone who's watching as well. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. We'll see you tonight for more baseball. It is the Reds knocking out the Giants 8-2. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Baseball Demos has a game coming up right now. His Nationals are warming up at the bullpen. Switch to Baseball Demos now for more exciting inside pitch action. Catch you guys later. Take care.